Hey y'all, hold on, because I think that let me know if I'm echoing at all. I can't tell. I'm trying to set you out with my both my laptop and my cell phone so that we can do this planning. Happy Sunday, everybody. Let me know if I sound okay. No echo, great. Because I couldn't, my phone sounded like it was still bringing in the sound. And I was like, what is happening? Hold on, let me see something. Okay, that's not it. Anyway, let's see what this say. Y'all have to let me know if it comes out, if I start sounding weird or anything. Hey everybody, happy Sunday. Let's see who's up in here. Hey, I'm biased. Hey, Queen. Happy Sunday. Hey, Burner Girl. Happy Sunday, Precious. Happy Sunday, sis. Hey, that's my art. Happy Sunday. What up, Mr. BS? Happy Sunday. Hey, Kenyatta. How you doing? Happy Sunday, sis. Let's plan, y'all. Look at y'all. Hey, Miss Cassandra. Happy Sunday. Y'all, we're going to do the live planning. Hey, T-Nog, happy Sunday. What up, Mike? Happy Sunday. All right. Y'all, another thing that I'm noticing, but what I'm going to probably do is take the camera off me because y'all need to see me. Y'all need to see this planner. Because what I was noticing is that it was not like close. It looked far away. So I got my little shorter, god dang it, tripod that just knocked me out the studio. Mm-hmm. No. I don't want. They ain't making this easy for me. In the name of Christ. That's what I get. And I had it set up, but I couldn't get I heard myself echoing, so I tried to hurry up and fix it before the live stream started and while the countdown was going. That didn't work out for me. Okay. Hey, Sunshine. Happy Sunday, sis. Sorry, y'all. And that's usually what I do when I'm countdown is happening. I gloss up. Don't y'all be over there judging me. I can see y'all. Okay. Am I echoing y'all? No, maybe not. I don't hear echoing on this side. Oh, didn't nobody tell you to to be viewable yet? Nerve, the audacity. Still no echo. Thank you, Precious. All right, y'all. So yeah, I want to do my grid with you guys. I've been being asked this whole time with the folks who have purchased the Produce with Purpose
planner if I would do a live planning. So I did the planning of what I'm going to be growing in the garden. There's videos out there, part one and part two, of the items that I will be growing. I will tell you that those are all preliminary. If you're a beginning gardener, I'm going to let you know now that plans change. Okay. Okay. You got to be able to pivot. However, I can tell you everything that's listed there is getting planted. What I'm saying is that there might be some additions. Don't judge me, but they may be. Hey, Sassy, how you doing, sis? Happy Sunday. Listen in the bushes. Wife wants me to make it epic. Okay, epic, epic sandwich, Mike. So, if you are, however, someone who would like to purchase the Produce with Purpose planner, if you go to the site that's going across the screen right now, Gina versus Gina.bigcartel.com, you can purchase one. And when I put the other camera on, you'll be able to see exactly what we're working with this planner. It is a 5-year planner. It has pages to accommodate both your spring and fall planner. Hey, Darth X, where you been? Happy Sunday. So, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah, it is. It's coming up. I was going to say, I know her birthday ain't yet because it might or might not be in my calendar, so I don't forget. Okay, okay. Um, who came in here? Which Tia? Either one. Hey, Tia. I don't know which one is in here. Is it TT or is it Tia Drum Gold? Tia, I figured out. Somebody spoke to you. Hey, Tia. So, yes, by popular request, we are going to plan this garden live. So let me bring this over here because I'm gonna be needing this probably during the live. This is my water. And actually, guys, look, I got my neck pillow that Auntie Ellen made me. I don't really need it behind me, but I think what I might do, I'm gonna let y'all let me know once I show the other camera on the screen if I need more lighting for the planner for you to see what's happening on there. And then I'll just bring my ring light over here. I have the ring light that's on my my laptop on. I turned the light off from this because it was giving off too much light and I felt like it was, what do they call that? You couldn't see the image on the planner. Hey, wee Terry. Happy Sunday. How are you? Excuse me. So who has started planning? Actually, I know most of y'all probably, if y'all ain't started planning, the people I'm seeing going through this timeline, I know. I don't see nobody new in here. I see all my veterans in this game. I know y'all done started planning. Y'all have been planning, right? Planning for months, right? Now y'all know I'm in Ohio. Y'all know what Ohio did? Wednesday and Thursday, we hit almost 70 degrees. Friday to today, barely 30. We have hit 30. It's been in 30s. However, today I have snow outside again. Mind you, it's just a dusting, but it's still snow nonetheless. What up, David? You are not new, sir. I was just watching your video. You didn't look new to me. You didn't look new to me. So, yeah. And so, because it's going to be a little bit before I can plant outside, I'll be jonesing for it. Like when I be over there watching T-Nog, y'all, I know it ain't nobody in here who don't follow T-Nog. I know it ain't. And T-Nog be dropping. What you get 1 week that you can't drop seeds, T-Nog? Maybe 2. Let us know. 1 or 2 weeks. Like I don't feel like you get any, but I'm gonna just be generous and say it got cold for a week. Because what? T-Nog don't stop dropping seeds. And I be over here jealous. Okay? I be jealous. I love her though. But I still be jealous. And then any of y'all that's in the South that could drop seeds year round, you Florida folks who are in the right area where you don't really get no cold, Louisiana in the right area where you don't get that cold, the West Coast, Arizona, California, like I just feel like, the only thing I'm grateful for about when it comes to Ohio, it's not the only thing, but one of the things is that I don't have to deal with the southern bugs because y'all know your girl is a problem when it comes to those bugs. However, outside of that, yes, Precious, look, you threw you up under there, but Precious gets a little bit of cold. What you get, like a month? I gave you a little bit more than T9, and I don't even know if you get that much more. But I'm gonna say maybe a month. What up, Mona? Happy Sunday. How you doing, sis? So maybe a month of cold. Yeah, y'all, if y'all didn't know, Precious is in that sunny state of California. Hey, Mama Juanita, how you doing? Happy Sunday. Hey, Unique. Happy Sunday, sis. So yeah, we gonna get to it. I'm just wanting to give people time to get in here before I get started. Hey, Natural Gardener, how you doing? Happy Sunday. You know what? I need Broke to come up in here because he said he was gonna be live today, and then he wasn't, and I was looking. I don't get that much cold a month scattered all year long. That part. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Have y'all seen Precious Garden? I hope so. I hope so. She's growing in California. And Precious has from chickens to trees, fruit trees, to flowers to food. She be growing and they be eating. And that's what's up. Oh, them Texas folk. Yeah, we got those. Mona, David. Look, I'm going to be hating on y'all. Just take it. Take it. Mention Texas either. My state ain't one. First of all, yes, Texas is on my radar as well, but y'all can have them bugs because I done been there and they are ridiculous. But yeah, I don't like y'all either because David don't stop either. David they got ice in Texas this year. He got that ice, little snow, little ice. I think it was like a snow covered on top of the ice, but it was really just mostly ice. How long did it stay, David? How long did you have the ice? These states where that ain't the common, it shuts everything down, which I get because y'all not used to it. Y'all don't have the tires for it. Y'all don't have y'all city don't have the resources to handle that. When I tell you, y'all saw me snow blow that snow, and if you didn't, you can go back and watch. I did a video where I show using my snow blower for the first time. We got, in some places it was up to 1.5 feet. Most places it was about a foot, anywhere from a foot to 1.5 feet, depending on where I was in my driveway, in my yard. And we still got some of that melting, first of all. But I could tell you that happened from a Sunday, like an all-day Sunday, overnight Sunday, early morning Monday. And by Monday afternoon, you could get out on those streets. If you get out your driveway, you can get around the city. That's the difference. If you could get out your driveway, you can get around the city. Tuesday, I went into the office. That's the foolishness we deal with in Ohio. Do I like it? No. Is that a brag? No. Is it a flex? Absolutely not. But I'm just saying, our city is prepared for what warmer southern cities are not. So if we get ice or snow, ice shuts us down a little bit differently because ice will put us like at least a day out off the roads to give the salt trucks and stuff time. And that depends on the temperature. If we're having sub-zero temps, that ain't nothing gonna melt it. So we got to wait till the temperature gets up enough for the salt to work. But yeah. Anywho, so how's everybody, how's everything going? Everybody getting plans in place who are in these southern hot places or West Coast places where you could all be planting and growing year round? Y'all getting plans in place. I'm seeing some of y'all start to put some things outside, getting started, dropping seeds, starting seeds inside. A lot of people are getting onto this hydroponic. Yeah, I'm pointing here because my hydroponic is here. This is how I start seeds. I did a video on some seeds I started in the hydroponic. I don't start all my seeds this way. Most times I wouldn't have started seeds this early this way, but I want to get an early spring crop, hopefully, of cabbage. Really, that's the biggest thing because I'm a harvest from the collards and kale all season, and I want to get a head start on my Brussels sprouts. So I got those things. They all germinated. However, I only got one. I don't know why. Every time I drop seeds for the blue curly kale, I do not get a lot of germination. I got one seed to germinate. I think I put 4 seeds in that pot. Everything else, I got multiple plants that came up. Everything else. So probably 3 to 4 of everything. I'm just making sure my camera is still going. I guess I could have looked over here. So yeah. I don't know what that is. And I want to get more of that going. The black Tuscan though, I think I have 3 or 4 of those that came up. And this will be my first time trying that. So, and is anybody trying anything new this year? Are you growing anything new in your garden this year? Hey, Nikki. Happy Sunday, sis. Are you adding anything new to your spring 2026 garden? Share. Come on, y'all. Why ain't we sharing? Sharing is caring. Because I might steal some of your ideas. Look, we all want to eat. I'm trying to think of my grown. Do I have anything planned out? I have varieties of plants that are going to be new to the garden, but not, I don't think I have any actual. I'm looking to see. I don't think I have any actual plants that are something that I have never grown before. No, that I can see. Oh, yes, I do. Shampoo ginger. Somebody's sending me some shampoo ginger so I can grow that. So I have shampoo ginger in the garden this year. But it's probably going to end up being something else. Oh, I do. Maybe let me see. I do. I have some new herbs that I'll be growing. I haven't done white sage before. I have not had a lot of luck with germinating butterfly pea, but I'm going to try that one again. What I'll probably do is I might start that in a hydroponic and then transplant it. Mullein is another thing. Attempting vanilla plant this season. Wheat Terry? Really? I'm all in. I need you this documented from start to finish, Wheat Terry. I need documentation from start to finish, and I'll be watching. I want to see that because I'm interested. I don't have any vanilla to grow, but I'm interested because that could be in my future. I'm just saying. Hey, Chaz, how you doing, sis? Happy Sunday. I know, Tia. Somebody sending me some to grow, and they had reached out to me and said, "Had I ever grown?" And I was like, "No," but I'll grow it. I know last year, Grow with Hudson grew some, and she had a good crop from it. So yeah, I'll definitely give it a shot. But yeah, that's so far that's the only new thing that I'm aware of. And then the white sage, like I said, and the butterfly pea is something I've tried to grow and have not had luck yet. And then mullein is new. So yeah. Me too, Chess. I was just telling everybody I got a dusting though. We didn't even get an inch. It's still flurrying around out there, but I still don't think we're going to get an inch. But it's cold. It's cold, that's for sure. But yeah, we're getting more. Bronze amaranth? Is that a flower? because I know I have the red one. I have seeds. I shouldn't say I have the red one. Where did I put that? I must have picked it up um at like Family Dollar. It's an edible flower. Is amaranth period an edible? I'm in steady Eddie here. Listen. And I know y'all cold. I know you cold, Chad. Your state. Seeing if I could find it so I could show it to y'all. Because I was going through my seeds and I came across and I was like, when did I buy that? See, it's in a package like this. Because I remember it. I might have put it into let me know if they're all edible. I didn't know. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I bought it to give them away. Sometimes I'm just in a store and I'll see seeds and I'm like, ooh, I'll grab these and they could be a giveaway. Or like if somebody asks for seeds or something, then I have it. Yeah, it's not in here. But it's in a burpee package. It's in a package like this. This is okra. Star David, I think. Yeah, okra. But it's in a package like that. I probably put it into my plastic cases that I keep my seeds in. These were ones that I was shuffling through for something else. But I don't know why I kept that one out. But yeah. White hibiscus roselle. I thought about trying the white one. I am going to do the other one. Leaf of life. I had some and it did not. I need somebody to send me some leaf of life and shampoo ginger. I love that. And then I seen somebody. Oh, let me go back. I missed it. It was jumping. Then I saw the end of it. Trying callaloo. Nice. Was no, I don't think that was. I was gonna say, did David grow callaloo? I think he did Edos. David, you never let me know what you thought about them either. You were supposed to do a video taste test. Let us know what you thought, sir. But we got lots of people in the community that have grown or grew up eating that. Juicing with Jay, Fifi, Urban Gardening Chronicles, and I'm trying to think off the top of my head. People who come in here. There's a lot of people in the community, but people who you might see in my chat who could say what they think about it. Lashes Journey. Yep. You listen to me in the garden. Okay, girl. I got to harvest some stuff. Oh, I know that mean a video. That's what's up. Young leaves can be harvested and eaten as greens, and the seed heads can be toasted and eaten as a grain. I'm going to be looking into that. I didn't know that. I have several packages too. Hey, Barb Brownlee, how are you? Happy Sunday. It's been a while. Have about 2 inches of snow on the ground. Really? After 60s, yep. In the middle of the week, it was the same for me. It was in the upper 60s to 70, the middle of the week for 2 days. Yeah. Just finished cooking dinner. Nice. What state are you in, Barb? Y'all got 2 inches? Most people grow the leaf of life from a piece of it. So I know that David Corey grows it. You forgot? Well, you need to remember. But almost like how I do with the comfrey, you just take a piece off your plant and then you want to try to keep the roots moist as you can to ship it to somebody, and if they get it in the ground, it's really resilient, but it didn't work out for me. Probably because it came from such a hot place to get to me, so going through the mail. Hey, Brampton, how you been? What you been up to, Brampton? Are you garden planning yet? What you got started? Well, you ain't got nothing started because Brampton is in the same. I think you might be in the same zone, gardening zone as me. Yep, we have too much snow. I'm like, I don't know if you was that close to where Urban is, because I know Urban is in my grow zone 6. I was like, I don't know Brampton in that same one. But they Urban and Brampton are in Canada, so they be getting them harsh winters too. Lurking and sowing. Okay, girl. I'm not growing them from seeds. Yeah. Someone sent me a few leaves. That's how most people do, Tia. So when you be watching people's videos and they be talking about they growing that, and if they a friend of the community, you can say, hey, how much would you want for a piece of that? And most of them won't want anything, but I think you should offer, because it does cost to mail it. So, but yeah. Urban, oh, that's not far. So y'all are close to each other. 30 minutes ain't nothing. I'm starting. I just gonna have a jungle on the sun porch. So it's time to go inside. You did start early, Chaz. I was like, she started way more stuff, but you started a lot of the herbs, which I think that is fine. Herbs you get a head start on. And was it brassicas that I also saw that you started some of? But yeah. But I don't know. Did you do peppers and tomatoes this early too? I would not buy. I did it before years ago, started my plants early inside. And I'm trying to think of which plant. I think it was my roselle and my not comfrey, moringa were like huge. I was like, and then my tomato plants were huge when I transplanted outdoors. This was like, I don't know, a few years ago. And after that, I was like, yeah, let's calm down a little bit, because I think I started in February and thinking I would be able to put them out by April. In Ohio, it's going to be closer into May. But yeah, they were huge. And then on top of that, everything germinated. So I had plants for days. I was taking plants to my brother-in-law. I gave him a whole bunch of them, and I still had plants left over. And I'm not like Chaz and broke, because I think Chaz has the spirit too, where she doesn't have a problem snipping away the extra plants, and I cannot. If you want to live, I gotta let you live. I gotta let you live. Hey LGG, happy Sunday. How are you? For just the past 2 weeks, hot peppers, dwarf tomatoes. Okay. Are those indoors? Ain't no way you got that outside. Hey TT, happy Sunday. Hey Bridget, how you doing? Happy Sunday. Have you started on that garden? Garden planting. Peppers, no tomatoes. Okay. I can see that. But some of the plants I have on going to go in my green. Oh, yes. All that's getting covered today in my garden planting when they get bigger. Yeah. Peppers, I think, because peppers, they take so long. So I think you'll be fine. Of course, you're going to have to probably up pot them to something. Like maybe if you do the cups or something like that. I know you did the green stock trays. I don't know if you have like other ones that are bigger for those roots. Because you got to be around the same time as me for planting out where you're at. See, she said, nope, snip, snip. Only the strongest survive. All of them strong. If you germinate, you strong. Don't listen to them. I got you. Y'all hang in there, because I promise you I'll find a place for you. I promise. Y'all just, yeah. Let me talk to my babies, because no, not on my watch. Not on my watch. No, ma'am. I don't know how y'all do it. Erica. Hey, sis. Happy Sunday. Hey, Sugar. Happy Sunday, sis. All right, y'all. I'm going to turn this camera to my I'm gonna bring my planner on, and then I think I'm gonna take myself off the screen so you could just see the planner, and then okay. Can y'all hear me? Mm, let's see if it's better. Nope. Am I echoing? Let me know. I think when I took myself off the screen, it's echoing. Okay, hold on. Oh, is it all good now? No echo. Okay. I had to turn the sound on my cell phone and turn it off on the computer. Sorry about that, y'all. I didn't realize when I dropped myself down, I wouldn't be able to hear it. So, this is my container side of the garden. So, I don't know how well it's coming through, like when it's on desk. So, we're going to see. But what we got here, this is my side of my fence. This is the back of the fence. And this is facing the greenhouse. Okay. So on the back of the fence, I have 3 leaf bags that I grew potatoes in last year. They will be potato bags again. I think I'm going to leave those all to my sweet potatoes and only grow sweet potatoes in them. But that's where they will be, along the back of the fence. So we're going to write sweet potatoes in there. And this is how I do my garden plan every year. I just usually do it in a notebook, but now I have my own planner. So I don't have to do that anymore. And you have 3 of these grid pages to draw out your garden plan. You should have did it in color so we could see it better. I drew it in pencil because I had to erase some to make sure it fit the page, but I'm using colored pens to write in what we're growing. So let's see if this is helpful. And I have other colors. And we'll see what works. And maybe I need some better lighting. You think I need some lighting maybe? Let me try that. Give me one. Look, hold your mule. Let's see if that just shaded it out. Nope, it bleached it out. Okay, let's turn it off. It just won't let me be great. I'm trying to think if I have anything that can help bring it up closer to the camera. Hmm. Let's see if this box helps. Because I agree. I thought it was going to show up clear. And then I could just hopefully up here with my tripod. See if it works. All right. Is that a little bit better? Maybe I need some dark in the background. So it pulls the yeah, I'm bringing out all my little stuff. Oops. Look, we gonna rig this. Okay. This is the best I could do. And I saw Rob come in here. Hey Rob. All right. So is that helping at all? Yeah, it won't let me be great. Listen, you are not alone, Brampton, because I'm looking at it myself through the camera, I mean, well, on the screen, and I'm like, it's not coming through great at all. But anyway, we got the sweet potatoes in the back. So these are my 65-gallon bags that I'm gonna grow those in. So they should be well big enough. Um, hey, New York Outcast, how are you? Happy Sunday. I need some money tree seeds. Me too. Listen, I need all them. I would put those in the ground. So I got those. I'm just gonna tell y'all what's on the page too. Let's start there. So I have those across the side of my fencing. This is my back of my fencing. Behind these pots is where the figs are. If you remember that from last garden season. Hey J3, happy Sunday. So I have some 5-gallon pots over there. And then these are my 21-gallon pots. Well, they're like those big tubs that I got at, I think it was Home Depot last year. I did a short on it. So I have those there, and then I also have them on this side. Then I have two 4x2 raised beds. They're 4x2x1, so they're 1 foot deep. On the side of the one that's in the front, I have my cherry trees on each side, and that faces the greenhouse. That's what's over here. And then next to this one, I have green stalks. Okay. So we're going to fill in what's going in those places. All right. So we had the sweet potatoes in the back. I could tell you, I'm playing this on the fly because I haven't decided what's going in there in those raised beds. I do know what's going in the green stalks. This one already is filled with strawberry plants. It's staying strawberry plants. That's what it's going to be. So hold on. Yeah. Let's see. All right. All right. Strawberries underneath there. So that's what's in that green stock. This green stock over here last season had herbs in it. Right now, it only has mint in it, and it's only on the top tier. I'm going to pull that mint out. I'm going to move all my herbs to another green stock because this one is my 5 tier. These two are both 5 tiers. So they have the deeper pocket. I think it's 10 inches. And then my other one is a 7 tier. And I think they're like 8-inch pockets or something like that. So I want to utilize this one to possibly put some extra plants. So that's like when I have extra seeds germinate, they got somewhere to go. See how that works, Cass? Let them live. All right. So I do know that I want tomatoes in these 21 gallon ones. And I'm going to put 2 plants per 21 gallon container. So let me see how many varieties of tomatoes I was growing. Let's see. All right. So for the tomatoes, we had the Jubilee, the peach, brown sugar, purple rain, and the paste tomatoes. And then I added tomatillos on there, but they don't need to go into one of those. I could put that in a bed or another container. So I know I'm gonna have, I think I want to have like 6 of the paste tomatoes plants. So we're gonna put, oh, these are my erasable pens. We're gonna put tomato. This will probably be the paste on this side. And then for my slicers, I am going to do 2 Jubilee. So I'm going to write Jubilee in this one, but I want to put 2 plants in there. And then the other ones, I have to keep looking. I'm sorry. I got peach, brown sugar, and purple rain. I think I'm going to do peach and purple rain in one. And then I'm going to put brown sugar in the other, and I'll do 2 of those. So you can see what's happening so far there. We got the strawberries that's already in this green stock, so I'm not changing that. I did that for a reason last year because that's their home. And then we're gonna do 2 tomato plants and 3 of the 21 gallons on this side. Well, 2 in each one. And then on this side, I'll have 2 Jubilee. I'll do a purple rain and a peach in one, and then 2 brown sugars in that one. And that takes care of the tomatoes. That leaves me with 2 more of these 21 gallon containers. Let's see what else we're going. Yeah, this is how y'all wanted to see how I plan my garden. This is how I do it. Now, what purple rain big as your head? Really? Did you grow those, Mike? I don't remember seeing those in your garden. Yeah, so let me see. I think what I'm gonna do is this bed back here between the 2 green stalks. I think I'm gonna put green bean plants in there and the whole thing because I want lots and lots of green beans so I can can them. I promise y'all those green beans I grew last year, the bomb. And I want more. I need many jars of that on my shelf. I don't want to buy no green beans. You did a taste test? I'm gonna have to go back and look. I must have missed that. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do green beans and that 4x2 bed in between the two green stalks. Okay. And then, oh, I know what I thought I was gonna put there, but let me see something. Because I am gonna grow the Rosa Bianca eggplant again. Mm. I think that might be what I do. So I need, think what I'm gonna put in this one. So I have 8 squares marked on this. They don't really come through that well, but I put 8 squares to each bed. Like if I was doing the square foot method. Hey, delightful Ruth, happy Sunday. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'll do an eggplant on this end, 2 plants. And then I will do my green bell, another green bell. Don't judge me. Another green bell. And I'm doing a red bell and another red bell. I don't think I want 3 of those. Um, I think I'm gonna do another green because I use a lot of green bell, not as much of the sweeter, so the reds, yellows, and yellow oranges. So I have 4 green bells and 2 red. And let me show you in this bed. And then I'll do the eggplant, 2 eggplants on this side. And that should work out. Now, another thing about my yard, guys, for those who don't know, I have no trees in my yard. The only trees that are in my yard are those fruit trees that I buy. So I have 2 cherries, 2 apples, 2 peaches, and then I have some citrus and I have my figs. But I don't have any shading trees. So my yard is full sun for almost the entire day. It gets full sun. The upside is that it doesn't get ridiculously hot here like southern states. So my garden can handle it. However, it does get full sun. What up, bro? I'm craving some eggplant parm pasta. It's been a while. Listen, I'm definitely growing it again. I grew it last year and I only got a few, but I definitely I grew it later too, but I definitely want to get a head start on it. Bro, where were you? I was looking for your live and you weren't there. All right, so I got some of the pepper plants here. Now I told y'all I have 2 more of these 21 gallons that I want to put pepper plants in. I am going to do the Louisiana hot, which was one of the peppers that my garden neighbor gave me last year. So I'll do 2 plants in this one. And then he gave me a cayenne as well. I'll do 2 of those in that one. Now the cayennes that he grew were really long. So I think that 2 plants might be enough. I might do a 3rd one somewhere because I do want to make hot sauce and probably some more cayenne pepper. So I do all this with purpose. These items are going to be used for different canning recipes, or just to be dehydrated and powdered, or to be vacuum sealed and frozen, used up in different ways. Hey, Miss Mama Shirley, how you doing? Happy Sunday. Hey, Soul Diva. Happy Sunday, sis. So, yeah, we want to, all these things are going to have a purpose. Even these tomatoes that are slicers that I've never grown before, I want to try them, but whatever I can't get through eating on a regular, go in my freezer. And they will go in those sauces and whatever. Salsa, tomato sauce, pasta sauce, whatever. I use them all. I'm not picky about which tomatoes go in there, because so far I haven't had a problem with doing that. They all taste good. All right. So I still have 5 5-gallon containers on this side. I don't. mm, Oh yeah, I definitely could put my tomatillos in one or two. I'm actually gonna do two. Absolutely. What else did I have on here that I'm growing? Those would be perfect for those 5 gallon. Oh, come on, yeah. So, all right. I still need to find a place for the Lasia and the Zulu and the peppercini. I got an idea of where I want to put those. I think I'm gonna leave those for maybe. Let me see. I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have one of them. No, no, I don't think I'm gonna do that. See, this is how big. This is why it's hard to do on the line. But we're gonna stop there on the container side. So this is the container side of my garden. My entire yard now is a garden. So I covered my whole yard in landscape cover last year, instead of just having about 2/3 of my yard used for the garden, entire yard, backyard anyway. So one side of it, on one side of my greenhouse, is all containers and raised beds in my green stock. The other side is raised beds. There is a green stock over there, but they're all raised beds pretty much. All right. So we're gonna flip it over. I'm gonna bring it up a little closer so you can see this is the raised bed side. So this along the ring is facing my greenhouse. This back here faces the other side of the fence. And this is facing my house. And this is the back of the fence. Okay, so the things that already exist that are not going to change. Along the back of the fence, I have my 3 containers with blueberry plants in it. So that'll be there. Those are not going to move. Those are in those 21-gallon containers. Then I have a apple tree on the side of my 6x3 bed, and then I have an apple tree on the other side. This is a 6x3x2, so it's 2 feet deep. I have 2 4x2x2x2, 4x2x2. I have 2 of those in 2 feet deep. Then I have 3 4x2s, and they're 1 foot deep. All right, and then I have 3 2x2s. So these containers here, let me bring them where you can see, that are over here, these have garlic in it. I do have some garlic in some of my raised beds around the edges of it, but this is only garlic in both of those. So they already have garlic in there from last fall. This one here is the comfrey. I told you about my comfrey. It has a takeover spirit. So I have decided that anything that needs sun ain't going in there with that. Because when I tell you that plant gets big and that's its home now, I'm not gonna get that comfrey out of there. It's not happening. So I'm thinking maybe around the bottom, I might do some carrots or something. See if that works in there. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. If I put something in there, I might not because I don't need to be quite honest. So this is my other 2x2, and I think these are 1.5 feet deep. All three of the 2x2s. All right. So let's plan this side out. Now I could tell you in this 6x3, that's brassicas. Matter of fact, I ain't even going. We just gonna put brassicas. So my cabbage, and probably I'm thinking cabbage and collard for sure, because I'm probably gonna have to put some more brassicas in other places. Hey Angela, happy Sunday. Um, but cabbage and collard for sure. So the reason they're going in this one is because I have that covering to keep that moth out. So we want to protect the harvest. So I definitely know that's where my brassicas are going. I do have another covering that was sent to me, so I will use that one. It's a 4x2. I will use that one as well. That's why I said I'll probably have some somewhere else. Some of my kale. One thing I noticed is that my scarlet kale, it got affected a little bit where the cabbage, the moth worm would eat it, but not as much as my other stuff. My collards, they love. My cabbages, they love. So I might get away with some of the scarlet kale in my green stuff. We'll see. But this is definitely going to be brassicas. I have it with 4 sections, but it definitely would do more. I think I did 16 plants on each side. I think. Or maybe I did 9. No, it wasn't 16, maybe 9 or 12 on each side. So up to 24 possibly in the whole thing. Hey, the Nichols, happy Sunday. In the whole thing. So yeah, so that's my 6x3 bed. It's gonna have brassicas in it. My 4x2 beds. Let's see what we got left. I think one of these is gonna be corn. Matter of fact, we're gonna call it. Which one though? I'm doing this. So let me tell y'all about this corn. Hey Tigsy, happy Sunday. If I do it too close to the fence or wherever these dang on squirrels can crawl and just jump on it, they'll eat my corn. I did that before. These are not really by my fence, but this is by my house. It's probably a little over a foot between this and my house. But this one is a few feet between the fence and it. I'm gonna do this one. Plans can change. Don't hold me to all this. But that's what I'm thinking. It's gonna go on this one. So this is my fence, my back fence. And then I have those 2x2s. I have my blueberries in between here. And I have walking space around all my beds. So there's probably about 3 feet, maybe, from the fence to there. I think it'll be safe. So I'm gonna do that one with some corn for sure. I'm wondering if I should do both of them. Let's see what else I need to plant. find a place for, I should say. We found places for all the tomatoes. I know where the other peppers are gonna go. I know where the herbs are gonna go. Ooh, I just remembered some. See what I mean? Things be changing because I just realized I did not make a place for my watermelon. And I don't want to hear no snarky comments, Broke or David. I was about to ask, do you ever have to pivot once you? Oh, absolutely. Are going. I try to do what you're doing. Yes, I have to pivot sometimes. Absolutely. Mostly because I end up with more plants than I'm writing down, Chaz, because I can't just do what you do. So then I have to pivot to find them home because I'm a good person. You're just a meanie. Let's see. I need to find a place for my cucumber, my okra. You know what? I might do okra on one side of this bed and corn on the other side. Do some more corn. So yeah, because I don't need a whole lot of okra because I don't eat it like that, but I do like it. Um, so I should be able to get possibly 4 okra plants in that side. I did corn, celery, carrots. That's not going in there. I did green beans, sweet potatoes, potatoes. We didn't talk about potatoes yet, but we will. Um, Turmeric, ginger, onions, garlic. Okay. Oh, and squash. So I need to cover squash. Like I'm writing it down on another spot so I can remember and I have to keep going back. I didn't cover squash and what else? Oh, cucumber. And I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with these melons because we might have to change pivot already on what I said as far as the sweet potatoes. Sorry. Um, what else do I have on here that I need to find a place for? Corn, green beans. Um, hey Donzel, happy Sunday. I think that might be it. So the reason I haven't discussed the herbs, they're going in this green stock that's here. This is my 7th tier. No, it's not. Yes, it is. I'm losing it. Yes. Look, yeah, I just wrote green stock, and that's not what I meant to write. I meant to write herbs. So I would just spread them out within the 7 tiers of how I want to grow it, but they'll all grow in there. Not all of my flowers, but my herbs. So I did have like echinacea and chamomile. Those are going to go somewhere else. And mullein. Those 3 and calendula. And butterfly pea. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of them will be somewhere else. They're going to actually be in some type of planter and not in my green stocks. I want to give them room to kind of do anything, spread your wings. All right. So I need squash. I got an idea. The question is, I'm OCD. So I know these lines and stuff is going to stress me if I decide to go with what my brain is saying right now. So no. Mm-mm. Okay, what I think I'm going to do. Okay. We're going to figure out the squash and cucumber. I know I'm going to need some type of trellis situation. For the cucumbers, I'm going to need y'all. And I'm trying to think where I want to put them. I think I'll put the cucumbers up in this bed. So on this side, I have 2 of the 4x2s. I have, no, they're right up against each other. I can't walk between them, but I can walk around. But I think I'm going to do the cucumbers in here. And I don't need this whole thing. So maybe I'll do cucumbers on the ends. I'll do the bait alpha on one side, and I think I had the dragon egg as the other one. What 2 varieties did I have? Yeah, the dragon egg. So that leaves the middle for something. And I'm gonna tell you, this concrete be coming over this way. Y'all think I could put some potatoes in there? Y'all tell me if y'all think that would be a problem. Putting some potatoes between where 2 cucumber plants are growing. Let me know what y'all think. I mean, regular potatoes. Let me know. I'm looking at the chat. You back? Okay, just harvest a whole bunch from the salad bar. That's what's up. Thank you, Precious. Kudos to you all who are so detailed in planning your gardens. I just drop seeds and plant where I have space to do so. Yeah. I think the reason I like to do this is because I want to make sure I have space to do what I'm trying to do. I don't want to get out there and then be like, oh, I don't have nowhere to put this particular thing. I have to know I do. I have to know it. So y'all not giving me no feedback about these potatoes. Whatever you do, don't plant your watermelon close to the cucumber. No, I won't be able to tell which is which. I wouldn't do that just because I don't want the watermelon by this comfrey. I want this comfrey will shade out a little bit on this one, just a little bit, because it will grow that big. But I don't want to do that with my watermelon. So my watermelon is probably going to be on the container side so that I don't have to worry about it. And my original thought, which is why I wasn't thinking, was that these were going to be watermelon bags. I might do 2 and 2. I might do 2 as watermelons and 2 as sweet potatoes for the moment. That's what we gonna say. But hey, Flossin, happy Sunday. I know I have those Flossin melons in my garden. Mm-hmm. Oh, Flossin. Did you just come with the shade? Hey, Jones Truth. Happy Sunday. I don't believe you did me like that. Mm-mm-mm. Y'all see how they do me? So y'all don't got no feedback on that? If I could put potatoes in the middle of where I'm growing some cucumbers, with that, do y'all think that'll be I know cucumbers are growing up and potatoes are growing down into the ground, but I don't know. You know what, I might be overthinking it because I don't get into the whole companion and what can grow with what. I'm gonna put potatoes there. That's what we gonna do. Turn this. That's what we gonna do. Guess what? We gonna find out. Bro said bad idea. Why? Tell me why. Say more. Um, I think I'm gonna put some potatoes in this 2x2 as well. That might work. That's my already said that might work. Just put your a divider between the plants. I ain't worried about that. I ain't even worried about it when I had to dig it up, about worried about the roots and stuff. I'm pretty good about that. So I'm not worried about that part. I just know I didn't know like nutrition wise if it was gonna be an issue. I was getting in my head about that. What if the cucumbers are growing when it's time to harvest potatoes? Why would that be a problem? Because I'm be disturbing where the roots are for the cucumber. Is that what you're saying? If you plant potatoes and cucumbers together, they compete for the same nutrients. That was my concern, Jones Truth. Excuse me. That was why I was questioning. You know what? We just gonna make this whole thing a potato bed. And the reason why I'm about to show y'all. So y'all know there's 3 grid pages. So this page has all my leftover either grow bags or grow pots. So this is I have 121-gallon pot that I could still plant something in. I have 5 gallon pots. And then I have 5 of those 10-gallon ones that I got from Aldi last year that are the same material as the leaf bags. I have 5 of those. So I can always put my cucumbers in one of those. Hmm. Yeah. I think that might be what happens. Is that? So yeah. As a matter of fact, what did I just say? Cucumbers. So I'll do cukes in 2 of them. And then I think these are the 10-gallon Aldi bags. And then the other 3, I'm gonna think about that. I was gonna say potatoes, but I don't want to get too much. So what I do with my potatoes is I stagger them. And if I'm gonna start a whole bed with some potatoes, and then I had that 2x2 as well, I think that's plenty for the first go. So we'll see what I do as far as the stagger. So let's go back here. What else do I need? Squash. Hmm. Only squash I know for sure I'm growing is delicata and candy roaster. I do have other squashes because several people sent me some squash seeds of different varieties, but those are the 2 that I'm like, I gotta have. I have never had the candy roaster, but you know, um, what do they call that? Um, Influencing makes me want to grow them. You influencers on this platform. Hey, Niecy, that garden. How you doing? Happy Sunday. So I gotta find a place for these. squash. I think what I'm gonna do is I will use these 10-gallon bags to do my squash. So I'll put squash, and then I will put those 2 bags. Did I go the way I did? I will put them back here along the fence because I have more fence space over this side. I don't know if I do on this side or not, but I definitely have some over this side where I can let things vine out and do what they do. I would prefer my vining stuff to be on the container side than my raised bed side. Also, I don't have it drawn out or anything, but behind the greenhouse, there's a lot of space. I could actually put vining plants over there as well. I have a raised bed, like a 2x1. That's one of those ones that's tall. It has strawberries in it. That was my first spot that I had strawberries in. So I just let them do what they do. And between there's like an empty space, and then there's one of my peach trees. So I could put some containers over there and let things vine out. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do. But like I said, I still have room over there too. So watermelon, sweet potatoes, that stuff is going to be back here. And then possibly squash as well. So did we cover everything? Squash, cucumbers, melons. Okay, so yeah, we did the herbs. And let's see what else we have that I did not find a place for yet. I do have stuff on here that I haven't. So let's see. We have, you really can't see it because it washes out. But I have my roselle, my moringa, and the shampoo ginger. Those I will all have a place for those. I have some 5-gallon buckets as well. So they may end up in 5-gallon buckets, at least the roselle and moringa. Shampoo ginger, I could put in that 10-gallon bag. My turmeric and ginger is going into either a 5-gallon pot or something. And oh, so that's perfect. So because I didn't do my carrots and celery. So let's take a look at what's left spacing wise. I have a whole bed. I don't have anything in this 4x2 bed over here. This is one of those oval ones. So this bed could just be carrots and celery. That's what we gonna say. Uh-oh. Carrots and celery. Those are 2 things that I had not found a spot for. Let me make sure I got everything. Look, we just gonna keep looking. This is what I do though. Y'all wanted to see how I play in this dang on garden. It ain't no magic to it. And like I said, I do pivot. I change if I need to. All right. So I think what I'm going to do with my other 21-gallon, I think that's where my Brussels sprouts are going to be. That's where Brussels sprouts are going in that last 21-gallon. And then, where's this side? Nope, this side. So on the container side, remember I had the other green stock that has a, hey, One Crafty Sister. Um, you said yay, Moringa. I wish I had some shampoo ginger. I know, Tigsy. Um, on the green stalks that has the mint on the top tier, that one is going to have random stuff. So I plan on putting some banana peppers in there. That's probably where my other Lasia is going to go because I do have a Lasia pepper in it's in a pot. I don't remember what size, but it's in a pot. It's in my greenhouse. I overwintered it to see how that works. I overwintered 2 jalapenos to see how that works. But I plan on putting some banana peppers, the Lasia, and it was something else. The Zulu. Actually, it's not banana peppers, it's the pepperoncinis. Um, Malaysia, Zulu, pepperoncinis. They'll be in there. They'll probably be randomly on the bottom. And then there'll be some other random, I don't know, other random plants that I'm trying to find places for. There'll probably be some kale in there. And other things. I don't know. Oh yeah, I could tell you the peppers that I didn't place somewhere, they'll be in there. And then I've grown peppers in my green stock before. I grew jalapenos and bananas. They did great. So I will definitely do that again. And then I've grown kale in there as well. And I'll probably go that closer to the top because the kale will, because I pick and come again. So it does get very tall. So we will just, yeah, put that somewhere, probably like the first or second tier, so that I don't have to worry about, the plants that it might be kind of growing up over. But yeah, guys, I think we pretty much got everything planned. And I still have space to plant stuff. So I have 3 more 5-gallon pots over here. Let's see what was left over here. I didn't draw it on here, but there is another 2x2. So I have 4 altogether. But I think one of those 4x2s is just going to be all onions. There are going to be onions throughout these other beds. I kind of just put them in between plants. But yeah, there will be onions in the garden. So that's the only one that I see that I didn't write anything down for. And then I had the 3 5 gallons. And then I have 4 more 5 gallons. So I have 7 5-gallon containers that I could put something in. And then I have 1 10-gallon. And remember, I got to find a place for the chamomile, the echinacea, the purple pea, which that trellises. Oh, I have a whole nother bed, a whole nother 4x2 on the side of my house. Hmm. Do you use weed barrier under your pots? Not Yes, my whole yard is covered. And that commercial grade weed barrier. There's a video, Jones Truth, on my channel at the end of summer, early fall. Actually, it was in the fall, I think, where I did the reveal of my garden update. I redid my entire garden. I mean, literally, I tore down the beds I had and redid everything. So yeah, I have another. It's either 4x2 or 5x2, but it's on the side of the house. So hmm, child, delightful roots. When I tell you that I'm getting too old for this. Let me change over. Hold on, y'all. Oh, it's not echoing. So can y'all hear me? I didn't know if it was going to echo. When it's 75% done. When I tell you I am getting too old for this, when I redid that garden, my body hurt for a long time. That was weeks, and I was what like almost every weekend I was out there anywhere from 6 to 8 hours. Because not only did I have to break down the wood beds that were breaking apart, so I had to, but I didn't want to lose my soil because my plants grew great with it. So I shoveled all my soil into those 65-gallon bags that I have in buckets and stuff like that. I had it everywhere, so I didn't have to lose it. And then I did that video where I showed y'all that the sweet potatoes was growing through the old weed barrier into the ground. Just it's a whole thing. You gotta pivot, guys. You gotta laugh to keep from crying. You just bought some weed barrier for the new yard. Nice. Man, Mama Shirley. It is work. So I have a question for you guys because I can tell you chamomile, echinacea. What were those items? I know the mullein I'm gonna keep by itself. Calendula. Have I grown calendula? I think I've grown calendula before, but I've never grown echinacea and chamomile. I've tried to grow echinacea before. It grew out there at the community garden, so I was harvesting it out there. It was just growing in the wild. But are those ones that I would? This is what I need help with. Y'all probably like, what do you want to know? I'm paying my landscaper extra money to do stuff. I know that's right. I'm refusing to break down my body this year. I am with you, precious, 100%. Um, with echinacea and chamomile, would I be safe putting them in a 4x2 bed, or should they be in a planter in a pot? I'm still clearing trees to replace. With fruit trees, nice. I don't know if you saw my video when I was because my store already got the fruit trees. I still don't know why some of them trees was 25 and some was 40 though. Oh yes, I do. They were in different size pots. I did figure it out. Never mind. Never mind. I think some was 2-gallon pots and some were 5. And the whole time, unique. Honey, you know that ain't me. Hey, Miss Cherokee, how you doing? Happy Sunday. You did? Are you saying you grew it in a raised bed in like a together? You could put them in a bed. They will reseed themselves. But do they take over? I think that's what I'm getting at. Like, will they take over that bed? Like, if I put them in that bed, is that their bed now? Is it gonna be like I'm dealing with the comfrey? Is it gonna be theirs? I grow both perennials in a pot. They will spread. That was my question. I don't mind them reseeding themselves because my mint does that. Yeah, know. But I don't put I put mint in a container. It's contained because I don't need it to be having a takeover spirit. Um, I would check the light for rules. I was shocked that we did. It is cold here. We got snow today. I'm like, we got trees, but again, they're trees that need those cold hours. It's possible. I like a herb, so yes, okay. They will take over. Okay. I never had them spread too much. Really? Okay. So because I wasn't sure, like, should I put them in something? This is the next question for those who have grown it. Can it be in like a 5-gallon something, or do I need to be? It needs to be in something not bucket, like a container. So really, the width of it makes it more 5 gallons than the depth. Those buckets are deeper, but not that. Y'all know what I'm saying. So will that matter? The snow is coming down there. I only want citrus. I have some. I do want to add some citrus this year. I have 2 or 3 that I want to add. I'm gonna tell y'all now, if I add citrus, I'm not gonna be able to overwinter no peppers this year. I might. I got 2 shelves in that greenhouse that don't need to be in there, so maybe I'm gonna have to take one of them shelves out. I put them in there for like when I had like trays in there for seed starting and stuff. I can't really seed start in my greenhouse. I found that out last year because all my seedlings passed because it got cold again. So yeah, I've grown them both in containers and they did just fine. Okay. And like just a regular container. You didn't get fancy. You didn't go really like they don't. I'm looking for that the where they say that it has a deep tap root or something. Like it's snowing here now. Mama Shirley, it's been snowing all day here. I'm over it. So that's I'm in the blizzard zone. I don't want it. Miss Cherokee. We just most of ours just melted. I did that video I posted from Lowe's yesterday was yesterday. I was at Lowe's yesterday for something else. Happened to pull in the parking lot and see they had trees. And I said, y'all kidding me. But then I realized these are all trees that are okay for the cold, which was not okay for me because then it's made me start looking at some trees that possibly get. I don't have no room and I don't want to hear it broke if you're still in my chat. Shush. Shush. Like he said, shut up. Hey Kanisha, how you doing? Happy Sunday. Just regular containers, I think 10 gallons. Okay. Let me write that down because I ain't gonna remember. Got on my brain. 10 gallon. What else did I have in the calendula? Definitely, I'm putting in a container. So I need to figure out where I'm gonna grow this purple butterfly pea. How many? Well, Precious, you growing? See? Didn't I tell you to shut up? No trees there yet? Mama Shirley, I meant to call you and find out what you was out there getting when you called me. Don't worry, I'm gonna be all in your business. I got busy. I got a little distracted. That's all. Got a little distracted. Um, who's growing the butterfly pea? I think Broadcast, Precious, I think you have. Mama Shirley grows so y'all. Her whole front yard just flowers on top of flowers. It's so pretty. She is the flower queen. She is. I'm like, I ain't got it in me. And that's not including that's just the flowers are like a garden size. And then she has her small garden and then she has a big garden. You keep your chamomile in containers. I'll be growing butterfly peas in containers too. Okay. That's good to know. I will put it in a container. I could do that. You grow it too, Miss Cherokee? No, Miss Cherokee, you own some acres. But are you growing yours in ground or in a container? But I could definitely do that. I could definitely I just need to trellis it. Correct. I think I want to say Tina told me that it will need some. It's like a binding thing, so it'll need something. But she sent me some seeds years ago. Container, okay. I think I'm gonna do that, but then I still got a 4x2, y'all. I just realized, so that's where the pivot comes in, because then I'm gonna think about what didn't I put on the list that maybe I could grow. What I cannot grow over there, I'm gonna tell y'all now, is anything that vines, because my line guy, all he got is the front and the sides to cut, because I done covered the entire backyard. But I promise you, he blind as a bat when it comes to seeing these signs that say this is food, don't cut. Y'all remember the video I did where he chopped down my peppers? or pepper plants. Goodbye. I just can't. You got it in containers too with the little trellis. Okay. Put a cage for okay to mine up. I could do that. So of the things that I mentioned that I'm growing, what are y'all growing that I didn't mention? Y'all ain't sharing. Quit being stingy. Tell me what y'all growing. What's interesting that's growing in your garden? What's your favorite thing? Let's start there. What's your favorite thing to grow? What's your favorite thing to grow? Hold on, y'all. Turn this off.